Alright, so my reviews of the Christopher Nolan Batmans are long overdue, so here we go. Batman Begins, otherwise known as the CPR of a franchise. Now, when Batman Begins was first slated to be made, I heard it was going to be by the director of Memento, to which I thought, that's interesting. But it might be just what we need. And it was. Because let's face it, Batman died in the hands of... Cool party. And now we have Batman again. So Batman Begins is the story of Bruce Wayne, who after the death of his parents, or murder of his parents, transforms himself from really angry, pissed off rich kid to the Batman. And I was really surprised as to how much depth they gave the character in this movie. Before Batman Begins, I just saw Batman as a vigilante, end of story. In this movie, it shows it goes deeper than that. I mean, he's a pissed off rich kid, yeah, for sure, but then Liam Neeson, who plays Ducard, his trainer, gives him a path and trains him to be a ninja. Yeah, Batman is a ninja. Oh yeah. And he teaches him that if you're a vigilante, you can be killed and destroyed, but if you're a symbol, if you're something bigger than that... Cheers. A legend, Mr. Wayne. You don't die. Even if you die, you don't die. Kinda. And the acting in this movie, everyone plays their roles perfectly, and there are a lot of people to mention, so here we go. First of all, Oscar-winning actor Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne / Batman. Absolutely perfect, and he had to play 3 roles in this movie. The Bruce Wayne where he interacts with Alfred, you know, he's just himself, he's a guy. Then he plays the Batman, that's when he unleashes all his anger. He's like the devil, he just freaks criminals out. He really plays mind games too, he just preys on their fear. Like I said, he's a ninja, so to the people, to the criminals, he's like disappearing from there, going to there, that's what they see anyway. Where are you? That would freak me out. And he plays the mask of Bruce Wayne, which is the Bruce Wayne that everyone thinks he should be. I mean, let's face it, Bruce Wayne's been gone, training for like 5 years. Everyone thought he was dead. He comes back, and then this Batman character also pops into Gotham at the same time. Gotham's really rich prince comes back. Rich guy who could probably, I don't know, be Batman. So he has to act like he's just irresponsible, doesn't give a shit. It's all about women, cars, money.
Guy dresses up like a bat. Clearly has issues.
So no one would possibly ever think that that guy is actually Batman. That's really cool. I never really thought of that before. I would have a bat suit if I were rich. Are you kidding me? You betcha. And then we have Cillian Murphy as the Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane. I always thought he was perfect casting for that role. But if you're a Scarecrow fanboy, this movie might piss you off. I thought they used the Scarecrow in a way that's really relevant, but they don't use him that much. It's not like the Scarecrow show or anything like that. So if you really want to see a lot of Scarecrow, you might be a little irritated. In fact, that's the one complaint I've ever heard about this movie, is that the Scarecrow's not used enough. Nonetheless, he's the perfect Jonathan Crane. Props to the Scarecrow. Then Liam Neeson as Ducard, Bruce Wayne's trainer. Perfect also. Liam Neeson's a good actor. He's like the voice of, what, God in Narnia? And he is the voice of God in here as far as I'm concerned. By the end of this movie though, you're like, Liam Neeson was perfect for that role. Anyone would agree. And Michael Caine as Alfred offered some comic relief without taking away from the movie. Being an old comic relief guy, that's a tough line to walk. Because if you overdo it, you're just gonna be some annoying old dude where people are gonna be like, dude, get off the screen so we can get back to the Batman, please. But Michael Caine was perfect, and I'm glad he's gonna be in the 3rd one. I can't see another Alfred at this point. I can't. And another old awesome dude in this movie who's also the voice of God in another movie, Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox is the guy, he's kind of like Bruce Wayne's insider into Wayne Corp. You would think that Bruce Wayne would not need an insider at Wayne Corp, but he does. And the whole time you're like, does he know he's Batman? Does he not know he's Batman? You don't really know. It never says. He never goes up to Bruce Wayne. It's like, I know your secret, you dick. Now pay me money.
What's that?
On the tumbler? Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that.
So at most, it's like this plausible deniability thing. It's like, yeah, I know what you do. You know I know what you do. We leave it at that, and yes, I will help you. Then again, Vicky Vale knew, and she was like a reporter, so there that is. Pretty sure Morgan Freeman can keep a secret more than a blonde reporter chick. And Gary Oldman as Jim Gordon was perfect. The guy's a very diverse actor. He can nail anything, and he nails Jim Gordon, as in the acting. He's like Batman's unspoken partner in crime. I know some people are like, oh, you need to bring Robin into it at one point, but you don't. He has Jim Gordon. Perfect partner right there. And he even rocks the mustache. So Batman Begins is a badass movie about a guy stepping up to do what's right, to reinvent himself, to become more than a vigilante. He would become an incorruptible symbol of hope as he goes on his quest to bring his city back from the wreckage of its damnation. It's about stepping up and doing what's right. There is a sweet line in the movie where Katie Holmes says,
"What chance does Gotham have when the good people do nothing?"
That explains it right there. So Batman Begins is awesometacular. It has to be. Christopher Nolan brought back a franchise from the dead. In fact, Nolanizing something is actually a term now. Like, you know, Mortal Kombat Rebirth is Nolanizing Mortal Kombat. Taking something unrealistic and making it realistic, Nolanizing something. So have you seen Batman Begins? What did you think of it? And what is your favorite superhero movie of all time? That's a good question. Comment below, let me know. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.